Why do the Kazakh people love President Vladimir Putin?
Казахстан — это практически русскоговорящая страна.
Уважаемый Владимир Владимирович, уважаемые коллеги
Of Russia. Why do the Kazakh people love President of Russia? So Kazakhstan is one of the few smartest country ever see.
Уважаемые коллеги, ең алдымен мен құрметті Владимир Владимирович сізге зор алғысымды айтқым келеді.
Kazakhstan have a very good relationship with Russia, good relationship with America, good relationship with China. It's like three most powerful countries in the world. And
менің шақыруымды қабыл алып, бүгін Қазақстанға ресми сапармен келіп отырсыз.
Kazakhstan don't have any problem with them. They have very amazing relationship. But
Общался и с одним президентом США, и с другим, и с третьим. Президенты приходят и уходят, а политика...
But, you know, Kazakhstan was colonized by the Russians. That's why...
Ну, вы сами, наверное, почувствовали.
Kazakh people speak Russia, of course, just like some African country was colonized by the British.
В темных, как у меня, костюмах, но только не с красным галстуком, а с черным. Или с темным.
By the American, by the Belgium, and by some European countries. My country was colonized by the British, so that's why I speak English. And
Синим. И начинают объяснять, как нужно делать. И все сразу меняется, понимаете? Это происходит от одной администрации.
So a lot of people in Kazakhstan speak Russian because of the colonization which happened. So, because of the Soviet colonization, if you ask an average...
Другой. Вот что-то изменить, это достаточно...
Kazakh, what do you think about Russia? Or what do you think about President Vladimir Putin? Oh my God, it's not
Достаточно сложное дело. Это, я говорю без всякой...
so good. I don't want to say it on camera, but if you ask some of the people what they think about Russia, it's not so good. Just
Одним президентом США, и с другим, и с третьим. Президенты приходят и уходят.
like me too. If you ask me what I think about the British, it's not so good because my country has a
А политика не меняется. Знаете почему? Потому что очень сильна власть бюрократии. Вот человека избрали.
really bad history with the British people. I speak English. I don't speak my native language because of the...
Он приходит с одними идеями. К нему приходят люди с кейсами, хорошо одетые и в темных, как у меня, костюмах.
The British colonization. For example, I cannot even remember my own language because all...
Но только не с красным галстуком, а с черным или с темно-синим. И начинают объяснять, как нужно делать.
Everybody speaks English to me, like my mom. Everybody speaks English to me. So the Kazakh...
И все сразу меняется, понимаете? Это происходит от одной администрации к другой.
People don't really like... How can I say? The Kazakh people don't really like it when you speak in Russia or when you say...
Вот что-то изменить, это достаточно сложное дело. Это
something about Russia. But anyways, it's just politics. But Kazakhstan play very
я говорю без всякой иронии.
very smart politics. They don't want to have any problem with any of these countries, no. So good trading relationship with Russia, good trading relationship. In fact, if you live in Kazakhstan and you have a Kazakh passport or even a Kazakhstan ID, national ID, you can go to Russia. You can go to Orenburg, just cross the border, just show your ID and you go into Russia. Same thing applies to Russians who have Russian passport or Russian ID. You can come to Kazakhstan. So it's a visa-free policy for 60 days. So that's how good relationship the Russians have with the Kazakh people. And the history, the history, it also has to do with history. Kazakhstan also have deep-rooted history with the Soviet Union, and the presidents also have good deep history, and the vodka history too. The vodka history too. It's the Soviets brought vodka and a lot of architecture and a lot of designs in Kazakhstan. Like if you walk around Kazakhstan, you still see a lot of Soviet architecture, and you also see a lot of old Soviet houses still in Kazakhstan. And trust me, Soviet houses are very, very strong. Soviet architecture, it's old, but it's still very strong. And you Soviet buildings or engineering can go hundreds of years and it still stand very strong. So basically, if you come to Kazakhstan, there's still presence of Russian influence in Kazakhstan, like Russian buildings, Russian architecture, Soviet designs. Of course, still 80% of the 80 to 70% of the Kazakh people still speak Russian as their official language because of the colonization of the Soviet Union. So, do the Kazakh people really love President Vladimir Putin? It's for them to say, I'm not Kazakh. I don't have any history with Russian people. I love Russian people. I think that Russian people are amazing. I think that Russian people are smart people. I don't have any problem with the Russian people. My relationship with Russian people, it's okay. It's amazing. I think they're actually very smart people, and the Soviet engineering, it's very smart. I don't have any problem with the Soviet. I admire President Putin. He's a person who's very smart. I don't agree with all what he does, but we cannot always agree. But I think I admire him. He's a very smart guy, President Vladimir Putin. So if you come to Kazakhstan and ask the Kazakh people what they think about the president of Russia. See you guys in the next video.